Welcome back, history enthusiasts, to This Moment in History. Today, we embark on a profound journey into a dark and tumultuous period that marked the very fabric of early America, the witch trials. Join us as we traverse the winding paths of paranoia, superstition, and accusations that swept through the colonies. But before we immerse ourselves in this historical saga, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell and give us a thumbs up. Witch trials. Let's unravel the mysteries of the witch trials in America. The Salem Witch Trials. Our journey commences in the small town of Salem, Massachusetts in the late 17th century. The Salem Witch Trials, spanning from 1692 to 1693, stand as one of the darkest chapters in American history. The witch hysteria unfolded with accusations, trials, and tragic consequences. The spark of accusation. In January 1692, the hysteria ignited when young girls, including Betty Paris and Abigail Williams, exhibited bizarre behavior. They contorted their bodies, uttered strange sounds, and claimed to be possessed. Fearing the supernatural, the town spiraled into chaos. Accusations swiftly followed, and the first three accused were Sarah Good, Sarah Osborne, and Tituba, a slave owned by Samuel Paris. The trials marked the beginning of a frenzied hunt for witches in the community. The Court of Oyer and Terminer. To handle the growing number of cases, the Massachusetts Bay Colony established the Court of Oyer and Terminer. The trials were characterized by dubious evidence, forced confessions, and a judicial system that seemed to abandon reason. Executions and impact. The toll was severe, with 20 people executed, 19 by hanging, and one, Giles Corey, pressed to death with heavy stones. Additionally, several others faced imprisonment under accusations of practicing witchcraft. Aftermath and reflection. As the hysteria waned, the surviving victims faced public scrutiny and condemnation. The Massachusetts Bay Colony recognized the miscarriage of justice in 1711, and compensation was offered to the families of the wrongly accused. The Salem witch trials left an indelible mark on American history, serving as a cautionary tale of the dangers of mass hysteria and the importance of a fair judicial system. Other witch trials in America. The Salem witch trials were not isolated incidents. Similar trials occurred across the American colonies. Let's explore some notable cases. The Hartford Witch Panic, 1662. Years before Salem, Connecticut experienced its own bout of witch hysteria. In 1662, Mary Johnson and her daughter were accused of witchcraft in Hartford. The case highlighted the prevailing fears and beliefs of the time. The Wethersfield Witch Trials, 1669. Connecticut faced another wave of hysteria in 1669 when accusations of witchcraft spread in Wethersfield. The trials resulted in the execution of Mary Barnes and the imprisonment of several others. The New York Witch Trials, 1665-1667. New York, under Dutch rule, had its share of witch trials. In 1665, Goody Garlick was accused of bewitching a young boy, leading to her trial and acquittal. The proceedings were reflective of the superstitious atmosphere of the time. The Northampton Witches, 1674. In Northampton, Massachusetts, the trial of Mary Bliss Parsons in 1674 captured attention. Accused of witchcraft, Mary managed to avoid execution, but the trial showcased the pervasive fear of witchcraft. The Lancaster Witch Trials, 1692. Simultaneous to the Salem witch trials, Lancaster, Pennsylvania experienced its own episode of witchcraft accusations. The trials resulted in the execution of several individuals, illustrating the widespread panic gripping the colonies. Witches of note. Now let's delve into the lives of some individuals accused of witchcraft during this tumultuous period. Bridget Bishop, Salem, 1692. Accused of bewitching 5 young women, Bridget Bishop was the first person hanged in the Salem witch trials. Her case set a precedent for the tragic events that followed. Rebecca Nurse, Salem, 1692. A respected member of the community, Rebecca Nurse fell victim to the hysteria. Despite her reputation, she was accused and hanged as a witch. Giles Corey faced a gruesome fate during the Salem witch trials. Refusing to enter a plea, he was pressed to death with heavy stones. His steadfast silence became a symbol of resistance against the unjust proceedings. Torture techniques. The pursuit of extracting confessions often led to the use of disturbing torture techniques during witch trials. While not all trials employed these methods, some authorities resorted to extreme measures in their quest for admissions of guilt. Dunking. One method involved dunking the accused in water. If the person floated, it was believed they had renounced baptism and therefore were guilty of witchcraft. The scold's bridle. This was a metal cage placed on the head. often with a protruding bit that went into the mouth, preventing the accused from speaking. The scold's bridle aimed to silence the accused and break their will. Pressing. Giles Corey's fate was an extreme form of pressing. This involved placing heavy stones on the accused until they either entered a plea or succumbed to the pressure, literally and figuratively. Needle pricking. Accused witches were often subjected to witch pricking or witch feeding, where authorities would prick the accused with needles to find a spot that felt no pain, believed to be where the devil's mark was. Sleep deprivation. To induce confessions, authorities deprived the accused of sleep for extended periods. This tactic aimed to break down the accused mentally and physically. The witch trials in colonial America serve as a cautionary tale about the consequences of unchecked fear, the importance of due process, and the need for a fair and just society. Thank you for joining us on this moment in history. If you found this exploration enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue bringing you intriguing stories from the annals of time. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the moments that shaped our world. Thanks for watching.